So let's go through them one by one. The sales page. Create an MVP outline of your product before you create the sales page. Why? Well, because you want to make sure that your sales page delivers what your product will deliver. It actually promises what your product will deliver, okay? So, map out what your product is going to include. Map it out so well that you can figure out what the bullet points are that you're going to want to put in your sales letter. Because an MVP sales letter using this paid in advance model is nothing more than a headline, a deadline, and a collection of bullet points and an order form. It's literally, a lot of you guys have seen how ugly they can be. It's not a sales letter. You don't have to write like Otto can. You can write like me, and you can still put out a really good offer. Write short, simple copy in a conversational style. Keep it casual. Keep it don't push it in a big stuffy presentational, professionally manner. Just put it out there as, hey, we're doing this thing. I want you to be a part of it. Let them feel like they're getting in on the ground floor of something, which they are because it's brand new. And if you keep it conversational, it's almost startup-y, right? It's Kickstarter kind of thing. You're just doing it from the ground up. Go heavy on the bullet points, features and benefits. You can't have enough bullet points on this kind of stuff. If you have 60, great, have 60. If you have 4, get 60. Use proof and testimonials if possible. If you have anything, great. The more proof, social proof, the best. One of the cool things about this MVP process that I'll show you is you wind up with testimonials at the end of it just inherently by doing it and following this process. Be clear that it is live. This is a big selling feature. Would you guys want to come to this event if you sat there and you watched a screen and there was no person? No. You want to interact with somebody. You want to at least have someone try to tell you bad jokes and you not laugh at them, okay? That's what you need with the live component because that is what sells people on it. They're like, hey, I'm getting in early. I'm getting the first access to this stuff, and they're going to be there live. I can ask questions. I can be involved. I can feel connected to the person who's actually doing it, okay? People sell, right? Okay, let them know it'll be interactive. And make a strong call to action on the sales page. Ask them to buy, give them a price, justify why the price is what it is, which it should be. Typically, you want that price to be lower than what you're actually going to release it for when it's all said and done and finished on the market. And you call it, you can have it be a founder's thing, a pre-release party, whatever you want to do, but you have to own up to that. If you're gonna give it to them cheaper and say it's cheaper and then wind up selling it for less later, you're gonna lose your crowd, you're gonna lose your following. You've gotta hold up that end. As soon as ours are over, the price usually doubles. Use scarcity. There's real scarcity on this. You only have until the workshop begins to get in on this deal. After that, it's either off the market or the price doubles. Easy scarcity. Email sequence is the engine that drives the promotion. 1 promo email per day, days 1 through 4. With a variation of that email, which could just be this first sentence and the subject line changed that you mail to the unopens after you send out the morning email. So you send one out in the morning at 9 a.m., send another one out at 7:30 p.m. at night to the unopens, right? Why do we change the first sentence of an email? Because Gmail screwed it up for us. Used to be all you could see was the subject line of the email. So all we had to do was change the subject line to get people to open it again, right? Now it shows the subject line and usually the first sentence or two. So you got to change both of those to give it a fresh look to get people to open it. Email the unopens. All right, 3 emails on day 5. Morning, afternoon, and 2 hours before. Okay, because this is the scarcity day. This is your launch day. This is your, hey, everything cart closing, hurry up. Email tips for how to do this. Tell stories. Facts tell, stories sell. We've all heard that. How many of you guys have ever read one of my emails? Nobody has? How did you guys get here? Come on. All right. On the interwebs somehow? Okay. If you read my emails, they're typically rather long. Very long, actually, compared to most other marketers' emails. But they're conversational. Bring you into my life. I tell you what's going on. I build in a hook or a story point that actually makes it relevant to the offer. I'm not just saying, hey, click here, hurry up, it's so awesome, go buy it now. That gets old, okay? Nobody wants to follow that. But if you can tie it in with a story, and maybe a story that progresses across the entire email series, you're gonna have a lot better click-through rate to your offer. Remember, the emails don't sell. even though they kind of do because it's a story. The emails are just designed to get the click. Let the sales letter and the irresistible offer you present them do the selling. Give each email a different hook or angle. It could be as simple as taking one bullet point out of your sales letter for each email and expanding on that and making that the focus of the email. It's not complicated to give variations on the hook. There is never only one angle to an offer. And you need to address these different angles because everybody is slightly different. What hooks you may not hook Dave, right? But I want Dave, so I gotta hook him.
Today, I just want to talk to you a little bit about Facebook ads and using them to drive traffic to your store. Over the last week, we've doubled sales every single day. And this morning, about 7:30 this morning, we already were over $1,000 profit for the day.